Hey guys, today I'm going to share with you how to make the most delicious red chile tamales using masa preparada. So if you're ready, let's get started. Alrighty guys, so here I already have all of my ingredients. As always, they will be listed in the description box. So with that being said, let's begin cooking. Okay, to make our chile sauce, we're going to be adding our 35 New Mexico Guajillo chile pods to our pot. Make sure that you clean them, as well as for our 7 chile anchos. Cover them with water. Set it over high heat and bring it to a boil. Okay, so once the chiles come to a boil, we're going to transfer them to our blender cup. Okay, once we have that, we can get ready to blend. Okay, now to our blender cup, we're also going to add our piece of onion, 10 garlic cloves, oregano, cumin seeds, peppercorn, and salt. And we're going to be blending with 6 cups of water. Okay, now blend until smooth. Okay, once we have our red sauce, we can take it back to the stove. Okay, now returning to the pot over medium heat, I'm going to heat up a little bit of lard. Okay, and once it's nice and hot, we're going to add our chili sauce. Make sure that you strain if you need to. Just going to be adding a little water to my blender cup to get the rest of the sauce. And now we're just going to bring it to a simmer. Once it comes to a simmer, taste it for salt and adjust it if needed. And now we're just going to be reserving 1.5 cups of the sauce. This is what we're going to be using for our masa. Here we're going to get ready to add our shredded meat. You can use pork, beef, or chicken. Okay, so now just mix it in and allow it to cook for 15 minutes. Okay, so after 15 minutes, our filling is done. So now we're going to set it to the side and allow it to cool down. Meanwhile, we're going to heat up our broth as well as for our render fat. Okay, so just allow the fat to melt so that we can get ready to make our masa. Okay, so once our lard has melted, we're only going to be reserving 24 ounces of it. So carefully transfer it to your measuring cup. Okay, so now we can get ready to make our masa. Okay, now to make our masa, we're going to be using 8 pounds of plain masa. And this masa, it's really not preparada because it only contains water. So just make sure that you read the ingredients on the label. So we're just going to break it down. Here we're going to add our baking powder and salt. And just begin to mix it together. So once that's mixed, we're going to add our render fat. Just pour it all in there. Okay, begin to mix it all together, folding it inward like that. And you just want to add as much air as possible to your masa so it can get nice and fluffy. Okay, so once we have incorporated our render fat to our masa, here we're going to add our reserved chili. And now just mix it. Again, create air in the masa. Okay, so once we have incorporated the chili sauce to the masa, now we can get ready to add our broth. And we're going to be using 3.5 cups. Now we're just going to continue mixing into our masa. It's nice and fluffy. And you're going to know it's ready once it begins to make little noises. So just make sure that you're folding it to add air to it. Okay, so after adding 3.5 cups of the broth and mixing for about 10 minutes, we're going to check our masa to see if it's ready. And for that, we're just going to grab a cup of water, grab some of the masa, and if it floats, it's ready. Okay, and if your masa don't float, continue mixing. Make sure that you're giving it a good mix so that you add air into your masa. But now we're just going to allow it to rest for about 20 minutes and then we can get ready for the fun part. All right guys, so once we have allowed our masa to rest for at least 20 minutes, now we can get ready to spread it on our corn husk. So I already have my corn husk soaking overnight. So now just feel for the soft side. Grab your masa and spread it. And it should spread like butter. So now you grab your filling, place it in the center, grab one end of your corn husk, overlap it. Now grab the other one, just close it like that. Grab the tail and fold, just like that. Now we repeat with the rest of our tamales until we no longer have any masa and filling to spread. Alright guys, so once we have our tamales, place them into the steamer pot, cover them, and allow them to steam for 1.5 hours to 2 hours. Alrighty guys, so after 2 hours, we're going to check on our tamales to make sure that they're fully cooked. And you should be able to know that they're done once the masa peels from the corn husk. So now we're just going to take them out and allow them to rest for at least 5 minutes. Alrighty guys, and now for the best part, the taste test. Now let me tell you guys that I hope you give this recipe a try. It's seriously super easy to make. And of course, you know, you can always make this in steps to like make it, to speed it up and make it even easier. You can prepare the filling the day before and then the next day just assemble them and cook them. And it's honestly super easy. It's a true labor of love. So hope you give it a try and enjoy it just as much. Cheers and enjoy. Seriously, the best. The masa, so moist, so delicious. The filling, you can make it spicy depending on the type of chilies you use, but this right here, the best. Alrighty guys, and there you have it, how I make the most delicious red chile tamales. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, share with your friends and family, and if you like this recipe, please don't forget to tag me in any of my social medias. And if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button so you guys can be part of our family. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.